Hey everybody, this is Tommy within the Disney State of Mind. Today we are checking into the Contemporary. We're gonna take you guys along with us as we check into our room, see what the rooms here look like. Then we're gonna go grab us something to eat. We're thinking about going over to the Polynesian, maybe some Captain Cook's, and then we're gonna go to a park, just kind of hang out, and then head back to the room and watch the fireworks tonight from our fireworks view balcony. We're so excited about this stay, and we're excited about bringing you guys along with us. All right, so we're staying up on the 9th floor. We have fireworks view room. Pretty excited. Again, this is the first time that we have stayed at the Contemporary. Remember, they did re-theme this whole place, Incredibles. We've seen some pictures of the rooms, but we have never been in one of the rooms. And so we're really excited about this. And so we're gonna take you guys in with us so that we can all see it for the first time together. All right, so here we are in the room. Pretty awesome. Again, Incredibles themed. We're excited about this room because it does sleep 5. This is actually going to be where Cambry gets to sleep, and so she's going to have her own spot here. Looking out on the balcony is, of course, absolutely amazing. I'm sorry, I just let a little bit of my excitement out. Just then. I got to figure out how to be smart enough to open this door, but this view is absolutely insane. Holy cow. I know that on camera it looks like it's a whole lot further away than it is, but man, just the proximity to Magic Kingdom is absolutely amazing. You can see over there we got the Grand Floridian, we have the Polynesian. On this trip we're actually going to go over there, hang out some. We're going to try some new places, see the monorail coming in right now. But this is awesome. Again, the first time we've stayed here, this is a bucket list thing for us. And to be honest with you, we never thought that we would be able to stay here. There was a time that coming to Disney meant for us, we never thought we would even stay on property ever. And so for us to be able to be here and be in the Contemporary fireworks view, park view room, really is something special for us. It's something that even the kids have gotten a little bit emotional over because we've talked about it forever, and just didn't think that we would ever be able to be here. And so this is a really, really cool thing for us. I'm gonna come back in and take a look at the rest of the stuff. I just noticed the background behind the TV with all the masks that are there. That's really neat. So I'm gonna go in and check out the bathroom. Of course, you gotta see what the shower and all that good stuff looks like. And so got a nice big walk-in shower that Cambry has already found. That's awesome. I'm gonna say it's incredible because that's my word, but it's also incredible because of the Incredibles. You also have some artwork on the wall. Cambry was really excited about these closets because we've actually seen pictures of the closets, and when you open them up, you have super suits in the background, which is pretty neat. You see that you've got the handheld steamer up here. We've got extra pillows and blanket for the little pull out. So that'll be what Cambry uses. Walking over here to see what is in here. You've got your safe, you've got your little cooler down here, little refrigerator. And so this is going to be our room. And so we're excited about this stay. Today we hopped over to the Polynesian, to Captain Cook's. We wanted to try some of these pulled pork nachos, and we also wanted to get some noodles with some chicken in it. And then of course, Cambry K, what did you get?
Chicken nuggets.
Everybody say it together, chicken nuggets. We've actually been wanting to come over here for a while, try these noodles, try these nachos, and so we're really looking forward to it. Now what's cool about these nachos is that they are pulled pork, but they also have pineapple on them to go with the pulled pork, kind of get that sweet Polynesian feel. And so they look like they're going to be really good. And so let's give this a go. Yeah, that's pretty amazing.
Let's see. These are amazing. I love them.
And Carter's super excited about the noodles. This is what he came for, so let's see what he thinks about them. He's a big lo mein fan anyway. Loves some good noodles. And so,
What you think?
These are really good. They kind of taste like normal Asian noodles, but they've got like some sort of like sauce on them, kind of similar to soy almost, but like it's not salty.
Let's see. Let's give this a try. I want to try some ohana noodles. Let's see if it's similar.
They're really high.
Ooh, it's a big piece of chicken in there too. With the vegetables. Those are really good. You definitely need to give those a try. Those are amazing.
what sets these apart, both the noodles and the nachos, is that Polynesian sweetness. Obviously, the nachos have that pineapple on them, which brings that sweetness out to the front. Works fantastic with the barbecue pork. And then the noodles also, we have still actually not even had ohana noodles, and so we don't even know how to compare these to them. It's on the to-do list. No, we haven't done it yet. But the sweetness with the noodles is different than like you would normally think of noodles with like the salty soy on it. But these are absolutely amazing. We all love them.
Also, when you're eating these nachos, you can see there's also a couple different kinds of chips. Looks like these are like a thinner chip, and these are, I'm not really sure. They're a thicker chip. It's almost like they fried two different kinds of chips. But anyway, it's all really good.
This is impossible to use.
Using chopsticks to eat your
That's impossible.
French fries. It's impossible. You just did it.
With a lot of help, a lot of my fries just fell. And I can't dip it. I usually just
You try it.
my chopsticks. I'm getting hungry now.
Mine doesn't. I can't get my fingers straight. It doesn't work. What's yours look? Oh, let's see. I can't do this. You know what? Look. I can't even stab the finger with it. I give up. I can't do it. Look, like I'm doing it just like you. Why can't I? I won.
Right now struggling with the realities of forgetting your sunglasses over in the room. But we decided after we finished up at Captain Cook's to head over here to the Magic Kingdom. We originally had a reservation for Animal Kingdom. We were gonna go and just kind of hang out and look at some animals, but we decided that after a long day of travel that it would be easier for us just to hop the monorail, come over to Magic Kingdom, hang out for a little while. So we're gonna see if we can get on a few rides maybe. We're gonna go back to the room to watch Happily Ever After tonight, but we may pick up some snacks here before we head back over so that we can have some things to enjoy while we're out on the balcony watching the fireworks later. And so let's see what we can do over here at Magic Kingdom this afternoon. Nothing quite like walking into the park with Festival of Fantasy going on. I absolutely love this parade, and so being able to hear this walking in makes me so happy. Our first time back in the Magic Kingdom since they took all the decorations off of Cinderella Castle. Last time we were here, they did take the 50th medallion off, but the rest of the decorations were all there, and so this is the first time that we're seeing it the way that it used to be. Now granted, I'm one of the people that wanted back the original colors. The rest of the family likes the rose gold. They kind of like the pink look. I want the original castle back, but you know what? I can deal with this. To be honest with you, I'm actually kind of excited that the 50th is finally over. I want to see familiar. I think that's probably my favorite thing about coming into the parks now is that everything is starting to just feel more familiar, which is what I kind of wanted for the last 18 months. It's starting to look a little bit like we may have some weather move in. There's actually a little disturbance out in the Gulf right now, a little tropical depression that looks like it's going to be sliding south and then kind of move into the east that may actually throw some rain over the top of us over these next few days, which is fine. It doesn't look like it's going to be a total washout. And so we're going to go over here to ride a couple of things. But first, just because we're in the parks, it's a very low wait time. We're going to go over to the mini adventures of Winnie the Pooh. We are incredibly surprised at the crowd levels. Right now it's 3:30. I'm not sure when I'm going to get this video posted, but today is June the 2nd. And so we're just getting into the start of summer. Maybe we're at that kind of lull week between the holiday crowds and the major summer crowds. But right now, none of the wait times are very bad. There's not a whole lot of congestion in the park. And so it's a really nice day to be here. It's breezy, not too hot, not a lot of folks. One of those rare days, especially here recently in the Magic Kingdom. The mini adventures of Winnie the Pooh right now are posted 15-minute wait, which you don't get very often, especially at this time of the day. Bye-bye, y'all take care.
If you ask me, he'll never reach that point.
Watch out for Heather and
And everyone gathered together to sing.
Hooray for Pooh, too!
I'm not entirely sure how much longer we're going to be able to hang around today. It's getting really cloudy and really dark. We got off of Pooh. We decided that we're going to head over here to the People Mover. Again, wait times are so amazing right now. People Mover is at 10 minutes. And I know that you can get People Mover at 10 minutes. I'm aware of that. But you don't get People Mover at 10 minutes at 3:50 in the afternoon. It's usually like 30. And so we have some really great wait times. We have Big Thunder Mountain, sorry, went there for a minute. Big Thunder Mountain is only 25 right now. Space Mountain is 40, which is approaching normal, right? It's not quite as high as it usually is. It's a little bit lower, but everything's awesome right now. The park's not super congested, and I'm beginning to think that we're gonna start seeing some folks start leaving, especially with these dark clouds come in. We're just staying over at the Contemporary, and so if we get a little bit wet, we can just walk back over there, and so it's really not a big deal, or we can hop on the monorail and head over there. And so we may actually hang out a little bit longer than we thought we would this afternoon. Here's the People Mover queue. We almost never see it this empty, and so this ride is going to be a walk-on, and we love this ride because we get to kind of go through, relax, hang out, especially right now with the breeze blowing. It's going to be pretty awesome. And so getting on the People Mover with no wait is definitely a bonus for a traveler. It looks like, according to the forecast, that we're actually not going to get any rain, that it's just going to be mostly cloudy. And I'm going to be honest with you, that is the most perfect type of weather in June in Orlando and Disney World. And so riding around here on the People Mover is awesome right now with the cool breeze. And it's taking off right now. And so we're absolutely loving this afternoon here at Walt Disney World's Magic Kingdom. So we're going to see what else we're going to be able to get in today. We're trying to decide whether or not I would actually do this or not. My wife thinks that I would throw her out of the car for happily ever after, and the kids are saying no, I wouldn't, right? You don't think that I would?
I mean, but maybe at Disney, yes.
Maybe at Disney? Yeah, I'm gonna be honest with you, I might do it.
I like this.
Since it's still raining a little bit outside, we had a cast member come up to us and say, hey, do you want to stay on? And so the answer is, of course, absolutely. And so we're going to take another lap on the People Mover, and hopefully by the time we get through with this lap, it's not going to be raining anymore, and maybe we can go and ride something else. So anyway, thank you, awesome cast member. Lap 2, People Mover. So we decided to take this other lap on People Mover, and y'all tell me what's happening right now.
In-show exit.
And so we are going to have our very first in-show exits on the People Mover. And most people would say that we should not have ridden this the second time because it was bad luck. But for us, we love a good in-show exit. And so this was the best decision that we could have made, is to stay on this thing for a second time. Here they come, coming to rescue us from our peril. We are dorking out pretty hard right now because in order to get an in-show exit off of the People Mover where we were on the ride, we actually had to go through the old Stitch's Great Escape. And we were on the ride actually talking about Stitch's Great Escape, how we wish that it was still actually open just because we need another attraction here in Magic Kingdom, obviously. But the fact that we were talking about it and Cambry is not old enough to remember it, and she's a huge Stitch fan, the fact that we were able to walk through and see all the wanted posters and things like that, absolutely incredible. I couldn't have asked for anything better to happen than the breakdown on the People Mover exactly where we were, because the folks had to go the other way that were further back or further ahead on the ride. And so we got a really cool experience there. And on top of that, they gave us a gift for getting a cool experience. We did get a multi-experience lighting lane. And so now that it stopped raining, we're gonna go try to do something awesome with that. It's probably going to be Haunted Mansion, but we'll see. I was right, we are gonna head over to Haunted Mansion, and the main reason why is because they're actually starting to shut down all the outdoor attractions. Apparently this storm is heading our way. Disney will be preemptive a lot of times if bad weather's gonna come into the area, because obviously they don't want people stuck out in inclement weather. They don't want lightning storm to be with some folks, you know, outside on a ride. And so Haunted Mansion right now is up to a 50-minute wait. And so it's gonna be a really good use of this lightning lane. And that may end our day. We may head back over to the resort, go ahead, take some showers, hang out for a little while, maybe go down, do a little shopping, we'll see. But this may be our last stop of the evening, but we'll see when we get off of it what the weather's looking like. They're shutting down all the outdoor snack carts, and so that's your big indicator right there. When you start seeing rides go down and you start seeing the snack carts close down, they're starting to pack up everything, you know that there's gonna be some inclement weather in the area. They don't like to do that unless they have to. And so I'm not sure, I've got to actually pull up the radar and see what we're looking at, but you can tell that the experts here, which know way more about weather than I do, feel like it's worth it to be able to start shutting some stuff down. I really like to admit our failures because those are sometimes the most fun. We came over here to try to find all the Pascals, and we even got Rapunzel to try to help us. There actually was a Rapunzel out here that day, and we could not find all of the Pascals. Has anyone found all of these? If so, let us know in the comments, because I would love to know who you are and what superhuman ability you use to find them all. Those things are hidden well. Sorry. I've never seen a lightning lane as long as we just saw Haunted Mansion. It was crazy. And so we're gonna head over to Pirates of the Caribbean and try to ride it. We all know that's my favorite ride anyway, and so it's not gonna hurt my feelings. But you probably hear that. The thunder's getting really close. I'm actually concerned that we're gonna get drenched trying to head back over to the Contemporary today. We'll see. I don't know if we're gonna even try to brave this, but we're gonna give it a go. We'll see. I mean, the worst thing that we can do is get drenched, right? Every single outdoor attraction right now is down. We just walked past Jungle Cruise. Jungle Cruise is down. Magic Carpets of Aladdin is down. Obviously, Big Thunder Mountain is down. Barnstormer down. Anything outside is down. And so we're about to see a whole lot of pressure put on these indoor attractions by the folks that are going to try to remain in the park through the storm. Obviously, because there aren't a whole lot of places to go, and so the indoor attractions give you something to do while you're waiting, some air conditioner to get out of the warm weather, and a place that's nice and dry. And so after we use this lightning lane that we got from getting broken down on the People Mover, we are going to go ahead and head out of the parks. We may grab something from the confectionery on the way out, just so that we can have a snack tonight for Happily Ever After, assuming that the fireworks go off at 9:20. But we're gonna get out of here and get back to the room. Right now, Pirates of the Caribbean is posted 40-minute wait, and so it is gonna be a very good use of a lightning lane. Anybody else have family arguments on Pirates as to who is going to sit where? Because we do. No one wants to sit on the outside because it ends up making butts wet. But everybody always wants to ride water rides. So it's like this great walking contradiction. But here it is. It ensues as always. Who's going to get the outside seat and the wet butt? the biggest thing to remember in these situations is that every single person that had a lightning lane for an outdoor attraction that went down has now been given a multi-experience lightning lane. And when you're looking at Haunted Mansion, which everyone got to first, which is why the lightning lane was nuts over there, and Pirates of the Caribbean, and this one's getting pretty crazy too because it's all the way back outside now. Everyone's going to these indoor rides with their multi-experience. And so just remember that if you do get in a situation where all of the outdoor rides are down, everyone's getting multi-experience lightning lanes for those rides because they can't ride them. And so they're going to end up at these indoor rides. So just remember that even with a lightning lane in this situation, be patient because there's going to be a lot of folks trying to do the same thing that you are. And so just remember that when you're in the parks, if you see things starting to go down, it may be a good idea to make your way to whatever it is that you want to ride to make sure that you're not stuck in a crazy long line, even in the lightning lane.
Feet and legs inside the boat. And watch your children. And no flash pictures. Prepare to make sail.
Look at all. Stop looking at your phone.
Disney World is full of simple pleasures. When you get on these conveyor belts, if you get all the way to the side, you can feel the rollers under your feet. You can see that our whole crew always stands to the outside. It's like you get a little foot massage when you're going up. You can't feel them in the middle. So next time you're on one of these conveyor belts, it can be the People Mover, it can be here at Camry, it can be here at Pirates of the Caribbean. Get all the way over to the side and feel those rollers on the bottom of your feet. I promise you, your feet will thank you. The weather looks like it's getting just a little bit better, but we are not going to press our luck. So we're gonna head out of the park, we're gonna head back over to the resort, and we will hopefully be able to let you guys join us as we watch Happily Ever After from the Contemporary a little bit later on tonight, but that's gonna be depending on weather. And so we certainly hope that we get to, but at this point, we're gonna head on back over that way. As Carter looked over, I saw the sadness in his eyes. The spring roll cart is closed, so no spring rolls today, but you guys know that I'm also leaving without my favorite treat. I did not get pineapple upside down cake with Dole Whip swirl, but that's definitely coming. I don't come to Adventureland very often without getting it, but today is unfortunately one of those days. We were gonna make a quick stop at the confectionery on the way out to get some treats, but we are really concerned about the weather. The thunder's getting a whole lot closer. So what we're gonna do instead is hop back on the monorail, head over to the Contemporary, and we're gonna stop at Contempo Cafe and go see what they have down there. I know that they got some good treats there. They have a Mickey Premium Bar, which of course Cambry wants to get. And we're gonna see what else they have because I know that they have the monorail cookies and cream cupcake. They've got some chocolate chip cookies. They've got some other stuff there. And so we'll stop by and see what they have in their bakery case. You can see lots of rain over there in the distance. We are making the correct decision. We decided that we would come down and check out some of the merch here in the Contemporary. I'm actually looking for a specific shirt. We have a bigger annual pass discount right now. It's actually 30% instead of 20%. And last time I was here, I got one of the Nike shirts with the embroidered Mickey head on it, and I love that shirt. They also had a platinum one with the Mickey ears on it. We bought it while we were over at Coronado Springs when we went over there to have the meal at Rick's, and I don't know how many of you guys saw that, but if not, that is on the channel. I won't bother linking it because it's not really a direct related video, but I'm still looking for that 100th shirt, and so we may have to go over there to find it because I'm not seeing it here. We, again, first day here, and so we haven't spent a lot of time looking for it, but that is specifically what I want on this trip. Cambry found her some Stitch ears. She hasn't seen those before. Huge Stitch fan here, so she's pretty stoked about the Stitch ears.
What did you call them?
My precious.
You guys know that mugs are my thing. This one is incredible, Contemporary Resort. It is a 50th mug. I'm kind of wondering if I bought it though, if I wouldn't be disappointed because I'd see it over at Character Warehouse at some point soon. It is $22.99. I would love to get this, and I may not be able to resist. The fact that it's a 50th is kind of what's throwing me off. If it didn't have that 50 in it, I would for sure buy it, but I'm actually worried again that I may go over to Character Warehouse and find it for like $7.99 soon. But this is a really cool mug. I have not seen this, and I don't know how I've missed it. we got us a little shopping in, and now we're gonna head over to the Contempo Cafe to pick up Cambry's Mickey Premium Ice Cream Bar and also see what they have in the bakery case to see if they have anything good over here that we might want to grab to go up and watch. They had some croissants and stuff like that over in the bakery case, but over here in the cold case is where they have all the good stuff. They've got that really cool cheesecake over here that's got the chocolate on it with the tart. Thinking about maybe getting it. They also have this Dole Whip cupcake, which sounds extremely appetizing. And then they have some other stuff over here. So I'm not sure what we're gonna get yet, but it's probably gonna be something from this cold case. However, Cambry K knows exactly what she's getting. What are you gonna get for your snack?
Mickey bar.
Mickey Premium Bar, the one and only. All right, we are back at the room. Hopefully the weather's gonna hold off tonight, 9:20 happily ever after. We still have some very, very dark clouds. Again, hoping that the weather holds off tonight, but seeing all of the lights begin to come on over at Magic Kingdom is awesome. You can see right over here, the canopy of Trime lighting up, and then Cinderella Castle herself right over here. Looks amazing. Seeing some lightning off in the distance still. The bus stop even looks great, and so I can't wait to see what Happily Ever After is going to look like from here. We have watched Happily Ever After from the Contemporary before. We actually have several times, but it's been from the deck that anyone can get to over there where the shops are on the 4th floor where the monorail comes through. You can actually go down to the end and you can go out on the deck. And so if you're ever here for like a late dinner or anything like that and you want to watch Happily Ever After from here, you can go out on that deck. It's some really nice viewing, but it's nothing like what I see here from my balcony. This is pretty neat that you can actually see the electric parade out on the water going across. You see the flags going around, obviously working through Memorial Day week, and so they have the patriotic show coming out. This is really, really a neat place to stay. It's one of those things that honestly we didn't even think about. We know that from the Poly, you've got a great view from over there on the beach of getting to see this, but I really didn't think about even being able to see it from here in the balcony at the Contemporary. And so this is a pretty neat thing for us. We are all showered up, PJs on, out on the balcony, ready to enjoy some Happily Ever After. They're starting here in about 60 seconds. So we're excited that you guys are out here with us. I can show you a little bit of it. I can't show you the whole thing, obviously, because of copyright. But we are so excited about it into the night in this amazing room with this amazing view. Denny's coming out with her light up ears. Here we go. And with that, we are done. It has been an absolutely amazing day today, a travel day in that we won't forget. You know, so often people come into the park and their first day here, they don't have a lot on their agenda. They don't do a whole lot of things, but we found that our travel days can always be incredible. If you guys want to see some of our other travel days, I'll actually link those videos down in the description. But if you guys see us in the park, make sure that you stop and say hey. But until then, keep living in a Disney state of mind. Bye, guys.